Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Scott Zulauf. I am seeking the position of Jefferson County Commissioner for District 2. I just want to talk a little bit about why I decided to run this year. I've been going back and forth, and there's a large part of me that feels like I might not quite be ready for this, honestly. I'm still finishing up my school up at CSU, pursuing a degree in political science, so I have an interest in politics, but I also have two small children at home right now. My daughter Ella, who's 4 years old, and my son Hank, who's 8 months right now. And I've been teaching at this school for about 9 years. This is my 9th year here. And so I've been going back and forth, but I've been a registered Green since 2001, and I'm very, very much committed to the ideas of this party, and I'd love to see this party grow. And I think it makes us a much more viable party if we run candidates. I think it's so necessary that we have people on the ballot to give people another choice. People have to see that we are a real party, and we have candidates out there, people who are willing to run based upon these ideals, the 4 pillars that are behind me here. I think there's a potential to draw a lot of attention to the Green Party through this race, and to some of the great ideas that the Green Party has. One of the big issues that I'm hoping comes up is the whole idea of the spoiler issue in Jefferson County. Kevin McCaskey, the current county commissioner from District 2, is not a very popular county commissioner. He's been plagued by many accusations of corruption for the past several years. And the current Democratic challenger is a fellow by the name of Jason Bain. And already when Kevin and I were up at the Earth Day Festival in Evergreen, Jason apparently came over to the table while I wasn't there and was already interested in maybe talking with me and having me drop out of the race already, worried about my being a spoiler somehow. But I think that's going to draw some wonderful attention to the idea of instant runoff voting, which is something that the Green Party has been pushing for a long time. And that idea of being able to rank candidates according to who you really want really gives people power. It puts the power back in their hands and allows them to choose the people that they want rather than voting for the lesser of two evils. Because ultimately, you're still voting for evil, right? That's the way it goes. When I first started looking into this race, one of the interesting things I found when I checked the county website were the election results from 2004, in which Kevin McCaskey was elected. It was the general election and the presidential election between John Kerry, and George Bush. And I accidentally clicked on a button on the Jefferson County homepage, and the first thing I found were a set of election results that showed that out of the 304,000 registered voters, the total number of ballots cast were 338,000, give or take. So the total voter turnout, it's right here on the page, was 111% voter turnout. I then did a double take, and I had some other people come and take a look at the numbers with me. And suddenly I found a second page which showed that there had been 89% voter turnout. And all these numbers seemed to add up and look fine. But I went back, and sure enough, that other page was still cataloged on there, showing these ridiculous results. And that page was actually posted onto the website 3 days after the election had been certified. So the 89% voter turnout had been posted up there on November 15th, and the report showing a 111% voter turnout was posted on November the 18th. So I'm certainly not saying that there was clear-cut. It could have been a mistake. It could have been an error somehow. There could have been a test page being run or something, which is the excuse that I had gotten. But it sure makes me concerned as a citizen when that kind of information is up on our county webpage, and no one seemed to be aware of it. No one seemed to really care about it. So I think it's going to bring a lot of attention to the election process in Jefferson County, and hopefully draw some attention to the instant runoff voting. I'm also really concerned about the urban sprawl that we're seeing along the foothills of Jefferson County, and I'd like to help put a stop to that in terms of the Beltway project that's going on right now, which is a proposed $813 million project for which there's absolutely no federal money coming in, because every survey has pretty much shown that it's a waste, and so So the federal money isn't there. They don't want to have anything to do with it. So it's all going to be taxes and bonds, I'm sure, to complete this development around Highway 93 and Highway 72. And it's just going to open up more current open space to more sprawl and development. That's kind of the idea behind it. So anyway, I'm seeking your nomination today, and I've been forwarded from the Jefferson County Greens already back in our February meeting, and I hope I get your support today too. Thank you.